So like, what's up? I'm sorry I haven't made a video in, probably about a week. I'm actually gonna go over what's been happening since the last time we've talked. Okay, okay, let me just start out by saying a lot of crazy stuff has happened to me, like, insane, like, I never thought would happen, like, bad stuff that just kind of accumulated, like, for no reason. And then there were some good things, but for the most part, a lot of really weird, messed up, bad stuff that I never thought was possible. Anyway, I've already said that. Anyway, so let me go ahead and go over this. Okay, so, as part of number one of the bad things that happened to me was, a friend of mine had an accident, I want to say, and, so, he's someone that's really close to me, someone that I talk to a lot, and so, of course, it bothered me that, you know, he, tongue situation, but of course it bothered me that he had gotten seriously hurt, but, the one thing that kind of, at first, threw me off about the whole situation is that the way his accident occurred could have and should have been avoided, and it bothered me because, as you all know, I'm not one of those people that can stand just flat out stupidity and ridiculousness. I mean, yeah, I am careless and reckless and crazy to a certain point, but there is just a limit to, really freaking stupid and things you should not do, things that could get people killed, like things that could seriously get someone hurt. And the fact that, like, his accident wasn't even his fault, it wasn't actually even an accident per se, it was more of just, this is gonna be really rude, but I want to say redneck stupidity, okay? That's how my friend nearly died. And it wasn't just that he nearly died that upset me, or the redneck stupidity thing that upset me. It was the fact that there was a lack of caring about the fact that he nearly died from everyone we know. And I was the only one who seemed actually physically and emotionally upset by it. And that bothered me because, you want to know that people care, and it's ridiculous when people act cold and heartless and don't really care, that, oh, somebody almost died from this stupid action that should not have even taken place. That's ridiculous. That is what upset me the most, is the reckless, careless, ridiculous, immature stupidity in that whole situation. Alright, that's kind of number one, so. Number two of the bad things that happened to me was, okay, so it was, as you all know, I don't really like the cold, so most days, because it's winter, I'm driven to my bus stop, but on this particular day, a good, was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. On this particular day last week, it was a Thursday, I think. I don't know. But it was like a Wednesday or a Thursday, and I had walked to my bus. Now, given that A, I don't like the cold, B, I don't like to walk first thing in the morning when I get up, and C, it had snowed a lot, and it was very icy just everywhere, and B, I don't have very great balance, and D, don't ever trust me on snow and ice because I'm going to fall on my butt. Anyway, aside from that, I had left the house, I admit, about a minute or two late. I still would have made my bus if I had not slipped on that ice. Anyway, moral of that is I slipped on ice, busted this whole side of my face, broke my other glasses. I actually think I still have them. Hold on. Where are they? Good God. How much did I put in here? So much stuff. Okay, maybe I don't have them anymore, but anyway, yeah, so that to me was upsetting, so I ended up having to go, to school with, without my glasses on, which, for a lot of you who know me and my extremely bad eyesight, it actually wasn't as bad as a lot of people think it was for me. I mean, I could read things, I could write, I just had to have things close, but as my eyes adjusted that day, I didn't have to have things as close, but, and it was all in all a stressful day, because I kept dropping things, I kept running into things, I kept getting hurt that day, and I was so done with that day. And then I got into an argument with this guy that means a lot to me, and it bothered me because, that argument is actually why we're still not talking today, and, I don't like that fact, like, I don't at all. But anyway, so that day was absolutely terrible. But, oh, and I also skinned my knee and part of my hand right here, which I'm not going to show you, nor my knee, because my knee is actually absolutely disgusting right now. Ugh, yeah. Every time I put any pressure on it, it just bleeds. Gross. Not going to show anyone that. But yeah, I'll move on to number 3. Hey guys, so, number 3 bad thing that happened to me was, okay, so that Friday, after all of the, ice and drama and whatever, all that crap, that Friday, I ended up going to, the town mall right near my house, and I went, and I was there for a little while waiting for people, because, some guys had told me they were gonna come, some guys I know told me they were gonna come, never came, by the way, but I ended up running into some other friends. But before I ran into these other friends, I'm going to talk about the subway experience. Okay, so I went and I was like, hey, I'm alone, I should go get dinner before I start blowing money. I only had $5, everybody knows Subway's pretty cheap like that. But, I ended up getting a half a sandwich. And as I was getting this half a sandwich, my friend also came up and got the same type and the same thing, which was half a sandwich. And, she paid for hers, I paid for mine, but, yeah. The thing is when you go to a Subway, you always have to check your food. And I did the reckless, careless, stupid thing and did not, and I ended up with food poisoning. Thank you, Subway. Thank you so much. That food poisoning was absolutely terrible. I know that's what you were trying to do to me. Anyway, so like that night after I'd gotten Subway and I ate it and, everything was, all hunky-dory, I went and got a bunch of sodas, which, by the way, when you eat terrible food, like, when you eat really terrible food that is, like, trying to kill you while you don't even notice, and then you go and you drink a lot of sodas and whatnot, yeah, that doesn't help. That actually increases the problem. So after I drank about, like, 2 or 3 sodas after that, I started to feel really, really bad, and that was the point where I'm like, yeah, there's probably something wrong. But, and I mean, I really didn't think too much of it. I thought, oh, maybe I just had too much to eat and drink tonight. You know, I'll go home. You know, I'll be fine, whatever. So my mom came, she picked me up at the time I was supposed to be picked up. And I went home, and I continued and increasingly felt worse and worse as the night went on. I didn't think much of it. I thought, man, you know, it's probably just too much soda, because I do drink a lot of soda. Well, at that point, I kind of just blew it off. So, you know, Saturday morning rolls around, and at this point, I am in so much pain, I cannot move. Well, I mean, I could move, but it hurt to move. And then I realized, oh crap, something is definitely wrong. When I spent almost all day in the bathroom Saturday, when I wasn't in there, I was in bed in pain. That was fun. That was a really interesting time. Um, yeah. And, so Saturday night came around, and then I was kind of like, I was still drinking some sodas and water Saturday, mainly water. But, I wasn't really too hungry. Okay, let me go back a little bit. Saturday evening, I was in my bed listening to comedian radio on Pandora. Great stuff, by the way. When my dad brought home pizza. Now, that's one of my many weaknesses. No matter how sick I am, I have to eat pizza. I ate one piece of pizza. It felt like I was dying. So, a long, long, long time rolled after that. I then felt like I was going to pass out, so I laid on the couch in my living room, fell asleep for about an hour, woke up, puking my guts out. That's when I realized, yep, definitely something wrong. And I told my mom, and we talked about it Sunday, and we determined that I had food poisoning, an extreme case of food poisoning. So, you know, I was kind of like, well, you know, what do I do now? Do I just lay down and die, or what? Anyway, so what I did for that was I just continuously drank a heck of a lot of water, kept taking ibuprofen, and then my mom suggested drinking Sprite, which, by the way, if you have food poisoning, do not drink Sprite. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. So, Sunday night, I ended up throwing up again, and the Sprite only made me feel worse, like, because I was, you know, projecting my guts everywhere for 2 days, my throat had become very, very sore, and ice water just was not helping that. So the Sprite made my throat feel better, but it kept making my stomach feel worse. So it was like I really had no way out of this unbearable, like, non-stopping pain. Okay, so then you know, Monday rolls around. I ended up not going to school Monday because I could not take it. Well, come Monday, I started to feel better, which was weird. Like, I felt... So I got up earlier Monday morning, still feeling like garbage, so I went back to bed. Slept for another couple of hours, got up again, felt a little bit better, a little bit more okay, and as Monday went on, I continuously felt better. Still not drinking any sodas. I continued to drink Sprite, which at this point was not bothering my stomach anymore, so I'm like, oh, okay. Tuesday rolled around, and then I knew I was going to be fine. Wednesday came and went, fine. Thursday, I felt a little bit out of whack stomach-wise Thursday, but I think that was just because, you know, my system's not used to, like, 4 days of not drinking Pepsi and Coke and Mountain Dew. Yeah. So so today is Friday, and I am making this extremely long video, apparently. But yeah. So it's kind of that situation. Alright. I'm gonna tell you about my other issue in a second. Okay guys, so my fourth issue, a lot of you don't know, but I go to get, allergy shots for different allergies, and I have some asthma issues that are caused by some allergy problems. So I go to get allergy shots. Now, allergy shots are supposed to keep you from having allergic reactions. Want to hear a funny story? I don't think I've told you guys about this, but, I think it was a month or so ago, I had gotten an increase in my allergy shots, meaning new medication, stronger dosage. I'm making a video, so, whatever. But, dude. Anyway, but, and you know, that was a pretty crazy time, because that was my first ever actual, like, legit allergic reaction to anything. And I mean, I had had really bad, like, asthma attacks, I guess you could say, before, and you know, my thinking process of what to do in a situation like that is to sit there and just stay calm and breathe and whatever. During this allergic reaction, I did none of those things. I freaked out. Like, I was breaking out into hives, and stuff like that. My ears were thumping. It was just weird. So anyway, like, that was a month or so ago. So then they ended up changing my medications for it and lowering the dosage, which seemed to be working fine. What was wrong with the original one? I don't know, but yeah. So, you know, then a while went on of the lower dosage, different medication stuff, and, you know, all was fine. Well, yesterday I had went and gotten my allergy shots, and, you know, of course, they decided to raise it up and switch medications again. Fun thing. Like I said in my, like, first problem, I ended up breaking my glasses. Well, yesterday, I went to get what I thought was only going to be one pair of my two glasses, that I had ordered and whatnot, because, by the way, I went and, got them, like, I'm making a video. I went, the day that I broke them to kind of order another two pairs, actually, and whatnot, and get all of my information down and whatever fun stuff. But anyway, so yesterday I went to get them that I ordered, and you know, everything was great there, except for when I got there, my ears were thumping, and they got really, really red, and really hot, and really itchy, and then all around my neck and my chest area, which apparently every time I have an allergic reaction, my ears get really hot and start thumping, and around my neck gets itchy, and my chest gets really red and whatnot. And you know, I couldn't breathe. I didn't have my inhaler with me. I felt like I was dying, like, legit. You know, it was just really hard for me to deal with that. And meanwhile, you know, staying calm, so I don't make the ladies think that I'm, like, you know, dying or anything, which I kind of was, but so I didn't, like, freak people out, because I'm sitting in the middle of Walmart in the vision thingy, you know, just over here looking like I'm dying, you know. Yeah, what that was about, I don't know. Anyway, so it was like, I told my mom about it, so she went to get me Benadryl, which, by the way, if you're someone who is used to taking medications that knock you out, Benadryl is gonna do just that, and it's gonna knock you out for, like, days. Well, at least that's what it does for me. Like, I take Benadryl, and then even when the Benadryl wears off, I am still completely, totally, like, mentally and physically drained. I don't know why. Benadryl just does that to me. Anyway, so my mom went and got Sprite and Benadryl, and by the time I got my glasses and got everything done with and everything resized, and I swear I think the lady thought I was on drugs for a while because I was having trouble talking because I couldn't breathe. So it was weird. Like, I'm sitting there now alone, waiting for my mom to come back with my medications, and I'm just kind of sitting here like, yeah, 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 and you know, it was weird. I will never ever talk to that lady again in my life, I hope. But anyway, so, you know, when my mom finally, I'm making a video, so when my mom finally came back with the medication, you know, I was like, oh, thank God. I took the Benadryl. It took me about 15 minutes to get home to actually get my inhaler, and, you're only supposed to do 2 puffs. I did 4 because 2 was not working, was not helping me breathe whatsoever, and, you know, it stressed me out. Like, I was freaking out. So, my other instant reaction because of my other allergic reaction the previous month was to check for hives and check for anywhere I might be swelling up. Other than my throat and my ears, I was fine everywhere else. Yeah, that was random because, the first time I had that allergic reaction, most of my arms were swollen, and not necessarily swollen, but like where I got the shots were swollen, and then I had like hives and whatnot. It was just madness. But this time there were no hives. My arms were a bit swollen, but you know, the Benadryl helped with that. It also knocked me out. And the sad part was I actually had a youth program to go to that night. I didn't go to it. I went, dropped off a thing, and came right back. And I went to bed. Like, I took a hot bath, and I went to bed. And all I can remember doing, waking up, this morning was hearing my alarm, laying there in kind of a haze, and then something jolting and like saying, oh my God, my alarm's going off. You know, sit up, turn my alarm off, get up, get out of bed, actually dress, and put on pants. You know, and then I went to school, and I fell asleep in first mod, because, you know, for anyone who, for anyone who is like me, and where you're used to medications knocking you out for an hour or whatever, ibuprofen does that to me. It knocks me out for an hour, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good, you know, I'm good. No, but Benadryl does not do that. It knocks me out for days. So, like, first mod was crazy because I could not stay awake. I was fighting it, and, as I was fighting it, it gave me the worst headache I probably experienced in months. And this is coming from someone who gets migraines and whatnot. Yeah, because you're probably spending too much freaking time on the computer. Oh, crap. Anyway, totally going off topic here. But, I don't know where that deep voice came from. That was weird. But, yeah, so it was like, these past few weeks have just not been my weeks, like, at all, whatsoever. Yeah, so, you know, it was ridiculous. So it was like all day today I was like fighting the urge to sleep, fighting the urge to just break down and cry because my head hurt so bad. You know you have some real physical and mental strength when you can fight the urge to sleep and not cry and not scream at everyone, which apparently I was today. To anyone who watches my videos that I happen to go to school with or that I happen to scream at, I fairly and solely apologize for that. I was not planning on doing that to you. I am sorry. Yeah. So, you know, today was interesting. Anyway. Okay, so to wrap up kind of this video, I want to explain whatever that was, I don't know. I want to explain the cute image at the beginning of this video and kind of get your opinion on it. So, Rainbow Kitty or Rainbow Kitten is something I've been wanting to do for a long time for my YouTube channel. Like, I want to have something original, and I understand that it's a little like Neon Cat, but not really, because Neon Cat is just a cat's head with a Pop-Tart body, like, crapping rainbows. Like, seriously? No. So let me know what you think about the image in the beginning of my video, and then check out the image I have at the end of this video, and tell me which one you like best in the comments below. Or if you like both of them and you think they should stay as a beginning and end, also let me know somewhere in the comments. Email me a video response, or if you know me in person, just tell me in person. Okay, also, for Project Live, I'm working on a video, but the girl, I actually am working on 2 different segments for that. The guy that I'm getting the information from for his, he, I don't want to say too much about this, but, okay, what I can say about this is that, he is actually, doing something to further his help, for the issues that he's going to be giving you the rest of the information for the video. Now, the girl, she's actually also currently dealing with something, and can't really give me a lot of details. So that's going to be delayed a long time, so if somebody else would like to send me in some other stuff, and you know that you'll definitely be able to, you know, give me all of the information right then and there, or within a course of a few days or a week or so, okay, go ahead and do that. I will go ahead and make those videos. This video is going to be really long, and I apologize, but if you stayed to watch this long of my video, I hope you have. Love you all. That was a weird demented heart there for a second. Then be sure to subscribe. The subscribe button will be somewhere. And then like my videos, or just this one, whatever. And like I said before, comment on what you think. I almost knocked my cup over. That would have been fun, you know, just to spill like freaking Pepsi all over my laptop and my iPod, which my iPod would have been safe, the case, but my iPod charger wouldn't have, my computer wouldn't have, my computer charger wouldn't have. God, it would have just been a nightmare. Good thing I did not knock it over. Okay. But yeah, so just do everything I've already said to do, and then also, if you like more of these, like, daily vlogs kind of thing, if you like me just talking about my stupid problems, then make sure to comment that also. Also, guys, I want to start working on some really cool, like, photo edits, so I might make a video about that when I get the edits, or, like, maybe, like, photo images that I could turn into posters and sell, something really cool and original. So, if you have any ideas for that, maybe either email them to me, leave your email link in the comments, and I will email you asking for any great information, everything over the rainbow, and I'm doing fun, whee. Anyway, I don't know what that was about. I've had too much sugar today. Ooh, it is 10:30. Um, but yeah, so be sure to do all that. Also, um, I have come up, I have ran into this serious issue. I feel like I don't have enough fan involvement, and I feel like my camera's shaking for no reason. Stop shaking, camera. I feel like if I were to have more, fan involvement, you guys would enjoy my videos more, and I'd get more subscribers. And I know that making my videos isn't really about getting subscribers, it's about helping people and about, just kind of expressing myself. But I mean, I want to expand how many people I help, and expand, how many people get to hear about my problems and my pain and laugh at me. Feel free to laugh at me. Go ahead. But, oh, and I will also show you guys, my glasses. So this is one pair, I like this little design here, and then my lenses. Yeah, so you could take a look into my lenses, which you probably can't see out of. Actually, yes, you can. You can see them. That's cool. Cool. My computer camera must have the eyesight of me. Which is terrible. Let me see if I can find my other ones real quick. Hang on. Oh yes, I can. They're right here. Good. They're right in my jacket. These are my other ones, which are actually really cool too. They're a bit different. Obviously. Got like the flower. Then they're like that madness. I feel like they didn't take much further. Then they're like a cool, like, red marble kind of thing. But yeah, they're really cool too. And they're really cold. And they're the ones I should be wearing as my actual glasses, but insanity, right? No. I keep saying and I need to stop. Sorry guys, I'm sorry, I know I say too much. It's just kind of a habit I have of just saying when I can't think of what else to say. But yeah, there you go guys, there's an insight on my glasses. What else should I don't know. But, okay, going back to that. So, seriously, give me some cool video ideas, if there are challenges you want me to try, things like that. Oh, you want to hear something fun that I actually did tonight, just like a couple hours ago, is I made this really cool, interesting, fun, like, cookie dough dip, and I actually kind of wish I didn't add oatmeal, because I realized something. I don't like oatmeal. So why I added oatmeal, because, like, there are those things where you can opt out of adding to anything, and of course, peanut butter, which A, I'm allergic to, and B, I don't like. I opted out of putting that in there, which I'm glad I did that. And then M&M's, which I actually didn't have any of, I didn't add those. So I just had, like, crazy chocolate chip cookie dough, and it had disgusting oatmeal in it. But I'm hoping that, because, like, with the way you make it, like, the way the instructions is to, like, put it in the fridge, I'm hoping it'll taste a little bit better, and the oatmeal taste will be gone tomorrow when I pull it out of the fridge, because I ate some earlier, and I was like, oatmeal. But yeah, oh, another grade update. My grades were great. How are yours? Let me know in the comments below how your grades have been, or, all that fun stuff. But yeah, anyway, leave in the comments, video ideas, any, like, fan interaction ideas, stuff like that. I'm trying to get World of Warcraft to work on my computer so I can film that, but I don't know why it's not working. Also, for those of you who don't know, I have played, Animal Jam, which is a cool game. It's kind of fun, sort of. But yeah, go check that out. I actually should play Happy Wheels. I think I've done like 3 videos of me playing Happy Wheels. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know, but I got some serious editing to do for this video anyway. And I gotta change my computer time, because I reset my computer and all, so it was like, it screwed up the time. The date is right, but it screwed up the time. Like, I hate when they do that. Like, they have, oh yeah, go refresh your computer because it's good for it. And then I lost, oh, it was a watch. Anyway, I lost 4 sound files, 6, document files, which, by the way, none of this was the stuff that was supposed to get erased. I lost Wolf Quest, which I have to go and re-freaking download, and then, I lost a bunch of other stuff that wasn't supposed to get erased. All the stuff that was pretty much didn't get erased. All the stuff that wasn't pretty much got erased off my computer. Like, all of my settings and all that great stuff, everything just, boom, gone. And I'm like, no, I wish I didn't do that. My computer was so slow and I couldn't do anything without ads popping up before. Like, why? Yeah, the life of me. So, this video has kind of been a brief description of my troubles. Anyway, so, subscribe, like, comment, share. Alright. We'll see you all probably tomorrow, maybe later on tonight. I don't know.